The Tale of Amara and Kofi. In a small village near the big, sandy Kalahari Desert, there was a huge baobab tree. This tree was special because it had thick branches that looked like giant arms reaching up to hug the sky. The baobab tree was very old and very important to the village. People believed it was strong, wise, and had been there for many, many years. It was under this tree that villagers gathered to share stories, celebrate, and find comfort. In this village lived a young woman named Amara. Amara was known not just for her beauty but also for her kind heart and her love for nature. She spent her days taking care of the village gardens, making the plants grow beautifully with her special touch. Her laughter was like the sound of a flowing stream, making everyone who heard it feel happy. Not far from Amara's home lived a young man named Kofi. Kofi was a talented carpenter who made beautiful designs from the wood he collected in the nearby forest. His hands were rough from all his work, but his heart was soft and caring. Kofi often helped others without asking for anything in return. He admired Amara from a distance, amazed by her grace and kindness, but he was too shy to tell her how he felt. One day, as Amara was getting water from the village well, Kofi gathered his courage and went up to her. He offered to help carry her water pots back to her home, and she agreed with a warm smile. As they walked, they talked about their dreams and hopes, discovering a deep connection. Their friendship grew into a beautiful love, nurtured by the gentle wind and the shade of the baobab tree. But their love faced a big problem. The village chief, an old man named Keto, had decided that Amara should marry a rich trader from a faraway land. This trader, named Jumo, promised to bring great riches and prosperity to the village if he could marry Amara. Even though she protested, Amara's parents felt they had to obey the chief's decision, thinking it would secure a better future for their people. Heartbroken but determined, Amara and Kofi went to the baobab tree for guidance. They believed they could talk to their ancestors under the tree. One night, under the moonlight, they knelt beneath its branches and shared their worries, asking for help and strength. The wind rustled the leaves, and it felt like the tree was whispering back to them, filling them with hope. The next day, Kofi went to Chief Keto with a plan. He suggested that he and Juma should face a series of challenges to prove who was more worthy of marrying Amara. The chief, intrigued by Kofi's bold idea, agreed. He announced that the winner would marry Amara. The first challenge was a test of strength. Kofi and Juma had to chop down a big tree and make a canoe from its wood. Juma, with his wealth, hired the best craftsmen to help him, while Kofi relied on his own skill and the help of his friends. Despite the odds, Kofi's canoe was the most beautifully crafted, with designs that told stories of love and unity. The villagers were amazed, and Kofi won the first challenge. The second challenge was a test of wisdom. Both men had to solve a series of riddles given by the village elders. Juma, though smart, struggled with the riddles, while Kofi, who often listened to the stories and wisdom shared under the baobab tree, answered each riddle easily. The elders declared Kofi the winner of the second challenge, and the villagers respected him even more. The final challenge was a test of courage. Kofi and Juma had to go into the heart of the desert and find a rare flower called the desert star, which bloomed only once every 10 years. This flower was said to have magical properties and was guarded by dangerous creatures. Juma, desperate to win, set out with a team of mercenaries, while Kofi went alone, guided by his love for Amara and the wisdom he had gained from the baobab tree. Days turned into weeks, and the villagers anxiously waited for the two men to return. One evening, As the sun set in a blaze of orange and red, Kofi staggered back into the village, holding the desert star. He was tired and hurt, but his spirit was strong. Juma, however, never returned, lost to the unforgiving desert. Chief Keto, moved by Kofi's bravery and dedication, declared him the winner of the final challenge. Amara and Kofi were overjoyed, their love having triumphed against all odds. The village celebrated their union with a grand feast under the baobab tree, filled with music, laughter, and the sweet smell of blooming flowers. Amara and Kofi's love story became a cherished legend, passed down through generations as a testament to the power of love, courage, and the wisdom of the ancestors. Under the embrace of the ancient baobab tree, their hearts remained entwined, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who heard their tale. And so, in the heart of the savannah, surrounded by the beauty of the Kalahari Desert and the timeless wisdom of the baobab tree, Amara and Kofi lived happily ever after, their love story forever remembered in their village's history.